Perros, este es el momento icónico en realidad. Yeviga es la canción Dubioza Kolektiv que está de vuelta en México. Welcome back to Mexico.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us. It's good to be back for the third time in Mexico, in this beautiful place.
Also, I bet it's nice to come to Mexico knowing what you're gonna see.
Yeah, because we have some experience since we're here for the third time, and but this time we're here with the special reason playing at Vive Latino. For us, it's a gonna be a big experience, and we are really looking forward to see this happening.
We're also looking forward to your show, to your experiences, the way that you express yourself. It's really amazing, and also. Minutes ago, I was thinking about 2003,
right.
and the moment where you
started the band,
and begin expressing yourself in a very difficult context, just like nowadays.
Yeah, seems like not much change, especially in Balkans, because we are still living in the kind of frozen war. If you know what I'm trying to say, we still didn't, we don't have the country, let's say it like that. But and many things moved forward, but still there's many things that are, still the same and not changed. And seems like we're saying the same story that we were speaking in the beginning. It's still like, it's still okay to say it because nothing's changed. So, yeah, since 2003, and it's 23 years of the band. It's not little.
No, of course not.
It's not little time. For us, it's a big family, We're living together for all these years and building experience together. And so, yeah, we're happy. We're happy that we are all still together.
That's great.
Dubioza.
And also being a collective, that's also amazing to work as a collective. It's so inspiring.
Yeah, it is, because there is so many people in the band with their own thoughts and with their own thing that they bring inside of the band. And luckily we have all the guys that have a good experience, good backgrounds, and when you mix it all together, you get this crazy Dubioza Kolektiv.
How you manage to have your feet on the floor and struggle with emotions, struggle with the difficulties of our times?
Well, the music is really always there to help. Without music, I'm not sure will I be sane, because that's the way that we are expressing ourselves, and that keeps us really sane. No matter what you are, no matter where you are, and no matter what you speak about, it's this thing, being a musician, it's kind of liberating, let's say, and gives you freedom. You don't work in the circumstances where you work in an office and When you're a musician, you have more free world. But you also have, for me, it's also a big responsibility speaking about the things that we all need to speak about, and not only sing for being happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because music can always be there to support what you're speaking about. And for us, it was always like that. Always, the music was always just the carrier of the message. So that's why we don't care. It's reggae, is it hip hop, is it rock, is it ska? As long as the message stands on this music, it's fine for us.
But that's really an interesting thing. Which is your link with the music nowadays? Your relation with music, because you have been increasing the number of musical genres in your music, as you are like. Have a lot of trips, and you acquire new rhythms and all that. But nowadays, how is your link with music? You're more like a listening guy, or maybe experimenting a little bit more with your instrument.
You're asking me?
Sí, to you.
Well, I'm a singer, so for me it's very important to also to learn languages. It's very important. Wherever you go, you need to it's better if you know a bit of language where you're at, because it's easier to communicate with people. Yeah, it's crazy that now these days, you know, making music, everything is so fast, you know, with these social networks, with all these, you know, reels, and people don't have a lot of time to watch something and to stay focused on that. So today everything is much faster. You have to deliver the message much faster than you did before. You know, the songs used to last, I don't know, before 7, then it went down to 5, 4 minutes. Now the songs last for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And in these 2 minutes, you need to get to the listener and tell exactly what you wanted to say. So it's much different than when we were starting our band. Yeah, the times change, man.
Yeah, a lot, a lot. Do you still have like a musical hero? Do you guys, all the band, like a musical hero in which you can go back and inspire again?
As I said, we all come in band. We all come from different backgrounds, different, more or less, or different generations. Somebody was listening to, I don't know, heavy metal music, or somebody background was more into hip hop, reggae, or ska music. But yeah, we come when it's time to make something in Dubioza. We all come together, and there's no, you know, discussion what's gonna happen.
You just released like an acoustic record, and it's amazing the way that you like
that was
change your music toward an acoustic version.
It's good to experiment, you know, working with other musicians. This video that you saw, we recorded with one orchestra from Croatia, and they do this traditional music. So together we made this work in a different way, you know, in a different vibe. So it's really great experience when you can meet other musicians and try to make your song in different way.
Yeah, of course.
And you asked also about the idols, musical idols. We don't have, I mean, we all been listening to more or less same musicians, but we don't have actually an idols. But we have the musicians who we really respect and admire and would like to do in the same manner, such as, I don't know, back in days, Public Enemy, Beastie Boys. Now you have musicians like Manu Chao, you know,
of course,
that you get the chance to work with. We recently recorded a song with Goran Bregovic, which is a big composer from Balkans. So for us, that was also a big honor and also a big challenge to make a song with such a great producer from Balkans.
No.
Yeah, and the mix was really good. The song is really good, and we are happy that we did
and those two
together.
names are your friends, your personal counselors. Like,
we are really happy that we have them with us, and we could really learn a lot from these guys. You know, that's the most important thing, that you can learn from these guys. You know, and they are so easy to talk to, and they can say you some important things that you might need in the future.
Course.
So, yeah.
I must confess that I have brain rot because all the screens and all that.
Right.
But some years ago, you just tell me about this musician. I don't remember the name, that you found it in a bar in Bosnia. I don't know. It was Bosnia. That it was like your idol, and you just speak with him.
You mean? Do you also mean about Bill Gold from
I don't
Faith
know,
No More?
Faith No More, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That was the one.
yeah, of course, yeah. Also, Bill Gold from Faith No More. We also had a tour with these guys. Actually, not a tour. We did 2 openings for their shows in Hamburg and Krakow in big arenas, and that's really like, you know, we grew up with this music, also with, of course, with Mano Negra, and but we also were listening to this kind of music, Faith No More and stuff. So, of course, it's we were like, oh man, when we met Bill, and he did a lot of things. He released 1 album for us in States, and he helped a lot with USA tour and with connections, and
Wow.
yeah, it was a big pleasure to meet those guys and have 2 shows with them. Yeah.
And work with them. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And going to our present, the motivation to do music, where do you get from?
Motivation is all around, really. When you see what's happening in this crazy world, you cannot have a lack of
course.
motivation and inspiration.
We must do something.
There is always something to speak about, to sing about, especially when the musicians always react to negativity that are happening around, and unfortunately it's like that. But that's the only way you can actually respond to that. And as I said, stay sane, actually, and yeah, that's it pretty much.
Great. And also, talking about the present, I still admire the yellow color in your in the way you dress.
Right.
I don't know if this has to do something with synesthesia.
No, actually, wasn't meant to be like anything special. We just started with these colors like in the beginning when we played small shows in venues, in clubs, which were pretty much dark, and nobody could see us on the stage. It's more practical reasons than amarillo colore, con negro. So yeah, it really works on a stage. People can see you better. And later it stayed as our colors because it's also the colors of danger, the B colors. And it works for us, and when we get those colors, we feel like when we get the uniforms with these colors, when we dress before the stage, we feel like a real team going to play their game.
Great. and also talking about the new songs, do you guys are still working like in all days, or maybe something changed in terms of sounds, studios?
Right. We don't spend, like, maybe before we used to spend more time in studios creating, but since we are touring a lot and we don't have actually much time to spend in the studio, you find any possibility to, everywhere you can write a lyric, you can figure out some chords on the guitar, you can try, and you can really work everywhere these days. You can record a proper demo at home. You can record everything as an idea and then just come to studio and record everything professionally. So we're not those types who are really in the studio and waiting for, some really great to happen in studio because we are in the studio. No, for us it's more like if we're together, just having a time together brings us to new ideas, new songs. It might be just some word. It might be just some sample we heard. Anything can these days lead you to a song.
Oh, it's really nice that you are so present that you can listen to all that things.
Of course, yeah. It's easier that way for us.
Great. How do you manage to be present?
I don't know. It's hard.
It sounds
question.
like you have like a very healthy mind. So it's nice listening to you.
I don't know what to answer on this. It's just the way we are, It's the way we work. That's it.
Right.
There's not bigger explanation stands behind it. As I said, we're lucky that there's a good crew,
Of course.
There's a good team in Dubioza Kolektiv, and we just try to maintain it as that. And then everything, it comes along, If we're just together and work, everything's
And then
happening.
let it flow.
And let it flow. Exactly.
That's great.
You don't have to really, for example, I don't want to expect anything from Vive Latino, not big expectations or anything like that, because then you can get maybe disappointed or anything. You can, it's not what you imagined. So that's why I don't want to put it in my mind like it's gonna be like this. You let it go with, with some things, with the energy, with the people. You just feel relaxed, and then there on the stage with people, everything comes to a sense,
That's great. The expectation is the mother of the disappointments.
Disappointments, exactly. So that we don't expect anything, really. We're just there and we go for it, and we only have 50 minutes on Vive Latino, but doesn't matter.
It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a blast. The shorter, the better.
Yeah, of course. But you have history with Mexico, and what is the first thing that comes into your mind, you being in a stage in Mexico?
It's this being on stage. It's this excellent exchange of energy with crowd. This is what I like the most, because people here, as I said, have similar mentality, and they react very fast to our songs, and they start jumping, dancing, making mosh pit, doing
Yeah, of course.
crowd surfing and all that, which we adore. Without that, there's no rock concept. So we really I like to go down in the crowd. I like to make mosh pit. I like this total and non-stop interaction with people, asking them to sing with you. Sometimes very, simple things, but they are participating in the show. And for us, that is very important, that people are participating from the moment we start the show till the very end. And that's what we expect, like this exchange.
That's great.
And what also, of course, Mexico. The food here is amazing. TTT, tortilla, tacos, tequila.
Well,
Come on.
So you got the question.
Of course, we love it here. We love your food. We love your drinks. People are nice to us, and everything is fine. In Mexico, for us, it works, man.
Thank you for saying that. It's really...
It's really like that. Really, I'm not bullshitting. It's really like that, and everybody from the band will say the same, for sure.
That's great. And also, it's great that you have different experiences in Mexico. You've been in Skatex.
Right. Yes, Skatex.
That is like a massive concert.
Yeah, it is. It was really great at Skatex. We also already have our crowd in Mexico, which follow us from concert to concert, even small clubs than the bigger venues and festivals. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy that to have these guys we have like Fan Club Mexico.
Yes.
And they wait for us on the airport every time we come.
That's great.
That's really great. You see the flags waiting for
welcome
us.
Home.
Welcome home. Something like that. Bienvenido a casa. And we are really happy to have these people already, with us and in Mexico, everywhere, because we played Aguascalientes, we play Zacatecas, we play Guanajuato, Guadalajara, Puebla. We play few cities in Mexico, and I think some people already know about Dubioza, many people, but every time there's a chance to play more, there's more people to get to know you. So,
gee, that's great. That's great.
That's great. Yeah.
And all this tour wasn't on a bus?
Sorry, I didn't.
You drive to all these places, or
when we were here last time, we were driving all the time.
because that's also nice to listen to Mexican music in driving and all that.
Driving and experiencing real Mexico. It's not like you just fly from city to city and you just see the venue and I don't know where you eat and hotel and that's it. This way you get to know Mexico much better when you travel with the van. Then you meet people. Then it's totally different. It's totally
Great.
different.
Well, it's really nice having you here.
Thank you,
Welcome
man.
back.
Thank you for having us here, and hopefully this third time will not be the last.
No, of
we'll
course
be
not.
here many more times, and not only Mexico. We hope for also to play much more in Latin America. We played only in Chile and Colombia so far, but we hope that also we will get the chances to play more in Latin America.
I bet Costa Rica, Argentina, those are the places for your music to be
Of course,
listened.
Argentina, claro. Colombia, again, we played one big festival a long time ago in Colombia. And it was
Rock al Parque?
Rock al Parque, yes. And it was amazing, really. It was raining, but the people didn't care.
It always rains during Rock al Parque.
Really? I didn't know that.
It's like the signature of the festival. Yeah. But it's really nice being with a lot of people in Parque Simón Bolívar. It's amazing.
Yeah. I remember really like it was yesterday. It was a good show in Colombia. So I hope we get more chances to play Latin America, as well as Mexico too. It's all Latin America. So yeah.
That's great. Well, man, thank you very much, and
Thank you,
enjoy the festival. It's gonna be amazing.
Thank you. This is opportunity we're gonna use to call everybody who are listening to us. Come to Vive Latino and enjoy all the bands. And if you're there Sunday at 4:35, El Domingo and Escenario Intolerante, we're gonna play. So be there and let's have fun.
Be there or be a square.
Exactly.
Well, let's listen something else. Which song do you choose? to share with everybody.
With everybody. When we arrived here in studio, you were just playing the last song
Yeah,
we
big up.
played. But do you want to play the song we recorded with Goran Bregovic?
Of course.
It's
How
called,
was it working with Goran?
with Goran, we started this song a long time ago, and then there were some things that happened meanwhile, and we didn't finish the song. And now, finally, this year, the time has come for us to finish the song, and he's the man. What can I say? He's the man.
That's great.
So you can play Goran Bregovic and Dubioza Kolektiv.
Great. Escuchemos entonces God is not your babysitter.
Exactly.
Es una realidad. Y no se pierdan 4:35 en la Carpa Intolerante Dubioza Kolektiv. Esto fue Día de Perros.